Hey, so in today's class we talked about the topic of when someone leaves the call unexpectedly. What can you say to fill the silence? What can you say to make everyone still feel comfortable and keep the conversation going until somebody comes back? So one helpful thing is to know which little words you can put at the start of the sentence to kind of break the silence. Some typical ones in English are so, or anyway, or yeah, I was thinking. So now I'll give you some phrases that you can put those little words onto. Okay, just give me a second. I was wondering. Okay, good. This gives me the opportunity to ask each of you about, before I forget, so on a complete different topic, I meant to ask you, okay, I just remembered that I wanted to ask you about, okay, so how can we use these couple of minutes? So while we're waiting, could we briefly talk about, I meant to ask you about something you said last week. Oh, didn't you want to ask me about, since we've got a couple of minutes, maybe we could talk about, oh, okay, now I know what I wanted to say. A good one, if the meeting is on a Monday, you could say, yeah, so what did you get up to on the weekend? Another one for the Monday could be, don't you love these Mondays? Or, so what did you do over the weekend? Maybe it's the middle of the week on Wednesday and you could say, hey, how's your week been? Another one could be, oh gee, my last couple of days have been terrible. And you? And if it's on a Friday, for example, you could say, hey, what are your plans for the weekend? Another one could be, yeah, anyone watching the game tomorrow? Another classic could be the weather. So you could say, hey, anyone know the forecast for tomorrow? Or you could say, hey, I heard it's going to rain tomorrow. Is that right? And here's a couple of examples of what not to do. Okay, so Barbara's just left. Look, I've heard the craziest rumours. You'll never guess. So these silences happen in calls. You've just got to work together, try and keep speaking. Remember that the facilitator or the chair of the meeting, it's very difficult for them if there's just silence. So try and be a good group, keep the conversation moving until the other person comes back, and then you'll have much more fun in the meeting.